Alright, you guys, what's up? It is JMMA here, back here with another one, and post-fight reaction to Caleb Plant and David Benavidez. If y'all don't know, Caleb Plant is my favorite boxer. You know, him and Regis Prograis like 1A and 1B for me. So I was extremely nervous, y'all. I usually do fight predictions leading up. I was super nervous for this fight, which is crazy because I was a little bit way more confident in the Canelo fight. I was extremely confident he was going to beat Canelo. This fight, I was nervous because I knew what David Benavidez brought to the table. First off, congrats to David Benavidez. It was a great fight. He put on a great performance. He looked great. Early on, not Canelo. Caleb was frustrating him, getting in his head, playing the mind games. But once he calmed down and hurt Caleb, then that's when we started to see the David Benavidez be the David Benavidez that we know. Once he saw that he can hurt Caleb Plant and cut off the ring and get close, and then once he hurt Caleb was gassed. Like, it just seemed like it triggered Caleb to lose all his motherfucking stamina. But once he did that, you can see that he really started using his jab more. He started mixing it up, because from round 7 before, you know, the first 7 rounds, he wasn't doing that, you know. So props to him for the win. But as far as Caleb Plant, he put on an impressive performance for me as well. You know, he hung in there. He didn't get knocked down. Even towards the last 10 seconds of the fight, David hit him with his best shots and he still was standing. So, you know, I'm extremely proud of Caleb Plant. Dude is an inspiration to me, bro. It's just I don't like to see, you know, obviously it sucks when your favorite fighter, favorite boxer, whatever, it sucks to see them lose. You know, you don't want to see them lose. But, you know, I have an extreme amount of Caleb Plant. I'm not gonna stop being a fan of Caleb. You know, listen, whoever he fights next, I'm picking him to win. If he fights Boo Boo Andrade, I'm picking him to win, even though Boo Boo Andrade is a very tough fight. I'm picking him to win. Like, I'm not gonna stop being a Caleb Plant fan. This one hurt a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie to you. It did kind of hurt. Y'all can probably hear it in my voice. It kind of did hurt because I really wanted Caleb to win. But this one kind of hurt. I don't know why. It's just it hurt, man, for some reason. Because he was doing so. I guess because he was doing so good. And then the minute he got hurt, it was just like, you know, down here from there. But Caleb, he did a great job. He was using his jab, keeping distance, landed, you know, the flurry combos he usually does, kept his back off the ropes, was doing a good job of, you know, keeping, you know, David from pressuring him and keeping him on the ropes. But I think what David Benavidez did so well, Caleb was ducking his head right into the lead hook of David Benavidez. And I think once David calmed down and saw that, that's when you started to see that left hook landing more, which hurt Caleb. It hurt Caleb. That's what started it. I believe, was it that? Oh no, it was the right hand in round 8, towards the end of round 8, when they were in the clinch. Caleb was trying to exit the clinch and David hits him with her hand. That's what started it. But you could see more and more after that. You know, after that, Caleb was ducking down, trying to, you know, get away from the right hand, but David was throwing that left unprotected and kept hitting Caleb. So I think he was telegraphing those shots a little bit, his movement too much when he was hurt. And I mean, rightfully so, bro. When you're hurt, all that shit goes out the window. You know what I mean? Like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face. You know, all that shit go out the window, and it feels like a bear is on your motherfucking back when you get hurt, and then you get gassed on top of that. Oh man, it sucks. But I think David Benavidez did a great job. I love the way he was using his jab. That uppercut that he landed around, I was even like, damn, that was a great uppercut. The uppercut that he landed was great. David Benavidez is a great fighter. He thoroughly impressed me. I really loved his performance later on in the fight, and it was a great fight. Everything, you know, that I expected, it delivered on. I wanted to see if Caleb would be able to go full 12 and not, you know, get knocked down or knocked out. He proved that he can. He's tough. He has the chin that Canelo, you know, he improved in the Canelo loss. As far as like his durability and things like that, a little bit. David Benavidez showed that, you know, once he calms down and he's David Benavidez, he can win against the elite of the elite at 168 pounds in that division. But for Caleb, I would really like to see him work on his cardio. I would like to see him take a lot of time off. I don't think he will. Caleb, I compare Caleb Plant to Dustin Poirier. He's like a Dustin Poirier type of guy. He's going to fight the best of the best in the division. Win, lose, or draw, he's going to continue to fight the elite in that division and win. So, yeah, you know, Caleb's going to continue to do that. But with in regards to that, I think Breadman's a great coach, but I would love to see Caleb improve his cardio a whole lot more. Maybe he needs to cut down on the muscle a little bit. I think that's probably kind of due to the reason why he gasses a little bit. But I mean, you saw the minute he got hurt, after that his equilibrium was off. And running while your equilibrium is off, while you're hurt that bad, you're gonna gas 10 times more. So it's understandable why he gassed. And he still stood in there and survived. In that 12th round, he got a second win and proved that he belongs. But I really like to see him improve on his cardio a lot more, because he can, the way he boxed for the first 7 rounds, if he just would have did that for the last 5, 8, 9, 10, yeah, for the last 5, he would have won the fight easily. I just think he needs to do that a lot more. He needs to work on his cardio so he has the ability to outbox his opponents a lot more. Because let's be honest, a lot of people are going to make fun of him, but he has an extreme amount of boxing ability. He has IQ, he has the footwork, he has the defense. He just does not have the cardio. His cardio is not the best, when it stacks up against the elite at 168. You got guys like Boo Boo. You got dogs at 168. That people that are going to grind it out. Boo Boo, Charlo, David, Canelo, those guys. So he really has to, pick up upon that. But as far as David Benavidez, I think the next fight for him is obviously going to be the Canelo fight. I mean, what more do we need to see out of David Benavidez? I think both of them really needed a knockout to once and for all prove that they both needed the Canelo fight. Especially for David, he didn't get the knockout win, but even then, I still want to see that fight. Regardless, I don't know. We'll see. Canelo's gonna politic his way out of that fight. I'm gonna tell y'all now. I don't think that fight's gonna happen. He's gonna beat Giant Ryder, and he's gonna heavily push for the Bivol rematch, because that's the fight that he really wants. And we're probably gonna see fucking David fight like Charlo or like Morel or something. Like that's a whole nother video. But I've talked a little bit too long. I don't want to keep rambling. I can go all day, but I don't want to make this a super long video. It's just a lot of thoughts in my head right now, but I'll make a follow-up video to this later on in the week so we can talk about it a little bit more. But anyways, man, y'all boys, like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, join the family, join the gang. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you guys think about the whole fight, what y'all thought. And yeah, see y'all boys next time, man. It's boy JMMA. Do something productive with your day, BD, hear me? It's not productive. See y'all boys next time, man. Y'all boys stay up, stay blessed. It's been Jay, and I'm out, man. Peace.